there's a deeper accounting pag yun in cash in bank. Okay, because sometimes there would be a discrepancy between the cash in bank per book and the cash in bank per bank statement. That's why we have we call bank reconciliation to reconcile the differences in terms of these balances. Na siya ang reason ng bank reconciliation. So, the third group of cash is cash fund. Very basic payroll fund, tax fund. Pero the important thing ano din klase is we call the petty cash fund. And there are two methods in accounting for your petty cash fund. We have the interest system and the fluctuating fund system. And during our financial accounting and CFAS, we haven't discussed that fully because that will be discussed furthermore in again in Intermed. And very important that you are able to spot the difference between fluctuating and of course the interest. But dili siya super lisod sa ang interest system sa ang fluctuating fund system. And you will also be if familiar with the different cash management techniques like the lockbox system. What else? Impact system is also a method of cash management, like the voucher system as well. So, and there are also management mga bad practices in terms of cash, like the lapping, kiting, window dressing. I don't know if you have read that already in your books, but you have to just know what is lapping, what is kiting, what is window dressing, how to correct a window dress financial statement, what is a window dress financial statement, things like that. And yeah, so that's the overall overview of cash and cash equivalents. And after that, we will explain further again what are cash equivalents. And we know for a fact that when when you try to recall cash equivalents is that these are highly liquid investments, no? Whose the the time between the acquisition and the maturity of the instrument is 3 months or less. Para ganyan yung cash equivalents, 3 months or less. And then, what else? What can qualify as cash equivalents? No? And also, guys, nalimut tayo ta, very important, nakabalot ta, how to account for cash short or over, cash overage, or cash shortage. There is cash shortage when the actual cash is lower than the cash per book. See, for example, naasin mo ang lista, ang cash is 500. Kunya, pag, uh, pag count sa actual na cash kay 400. So, na short kibalik ka 100. So, how would you account for the cash shortage? No? Cash shortage is either a loss, diba? Loss na siya ibalik. What else? What if it's overage? Like the actual cash is more than the actual the actual cash is more than the cash balance per book. So that is also overage. But it doesn't mean na kung sobra ang kwarta, um, it is advantageous sa company because kasi hindi ay naakay ng receive ng cash na wala ng recovery account. So whether it's a shortage or overage, it is still wrong. It should be the actual cash is equal to the cash balance per month. So the first bullet point there, under TAS 7, treasury bills, money market placement, and time deposit normally qualify as cash equivalents. Okay? Only when they have a short maturity of 3 months or less from the date of acquisition. Parang awan yun na ayaw yun na ninyo kalinti ang 3 months or less. Kaya mo na siya ang gabalik-balik always. Okay? So second bullet point, the classification of a cash fund depends on the nature of its purpose to which it is being set aside. Of course, kung ang kung kaning cash fund is used for present purpose, then the classification of a cash fund is that of a current asset. So kung ano sa classification sa cash flow, kung ano sa purpose niya, maputo yung classification. Especially if set aside kag kwarta to pay for a current premature obligation. So current asset siya. Kung mag-set aside kag kwarta to pay for your non-current obligation, then it should also be non-current. Okay. Third bullet point. Usa man ang gitawag nga undelivered checks issued by the NTP. So for example, iba na issue kag cheque. So pag issue nimo og cheque sa may imong entry, kay ibayad mo nimo siya sa imong supplier. So you debit accounts payable, you credit cash. However, na-issue na kag cheque but you did not deliver it to the intended payee. So at the end of the period, you have to ask yourself, naan ba actual cash outflow? Na nag-issue lang ng check it, pero wala may actual cash na nagawa sa company. Because in the first place, the check was not delivered. So what are you going to do? You just reverse the, the previous entry that you have made. So you have to debit cash again, and you credit accounts payable. Therefore, undelivered checks are still part of the cash at the end of the period. So that is the idea. Second, a certificate of deposit is a cash equivalent, of course. Fourth, post-dated customer check is reverted back to AR. Sa ng post-dated customer check? So, buhay na siya. Ang post-dated customer check, sa perspective na sa company na ikaw ang naka-receive. So, if the customer check is post-dated, meaning to say, nakadawat kang check ka ron. So, sa entry mo, if you receive a check from a customer, payment sa customer, debit, cash, credit, AR. But the same is post-dated, meaning to say, you will only be receiving the actual cash on a later date. So the question is, na ba kay actual cash ang nadawat? Wala. Therefore, a post-dated customer check is not yet a cash. So you revert back this to your AR. So balik ko nimo debit AR, credit cash. Therefore, post-dated customer check received from a customer is not yet part of your cash. It is still accounts receivable. What if ang third is post-dated check issued by the company? So, right po to, ang company ang nag-issue sa check. So, sa ma-enter mo upon issuance of the check, debit accounts payable, credit cash. Pero the same is post-dated. Wala pa na siya ma-in cash ni payee or your supplier. So therefore, you have to revert it back to cash. So it's basically English. Post-dated check received from customer or post-dated check issued by the company. Lahi siya nga perspective. So the thing is, kung kinsa ka nga perspective, kung kinsa ka nga accountant, are you the accountant of the supplier or are you the accountant of the company? Or are you the accountant of the customer? So basically, ala lagi na siya. Next, akong ginabalik-balik always, di ba, as in the previous na discussion nga, share investments or equity securities like stocks, they do not qualify as cash equivalents. Yan naman, of course, cash equivalents, di ba, acquisition to maturity. Wala yung maturity ang stocks, guys. Kaya dili na sila pareha og debt instruments kaya ay maturity. Ang equity securities, they don't have maturity. Meaning to say, hindi na siya nga bayran siya sa nag-issue. For example, para sa mga example sa mga debt instrument, like notes, bonds, na sila maturity because after nag-issue sa katong nag-issue ang mga bonds o kanang mga notes, at the end of the period or the maturity period, bayran na siya. Okay? Bayran na siya sa nag-issue. Whereas kung stocks, dili mo ka anak bayran. Diba? Dili mo ka na, ikaw man ang invest sa company. Mukha man na siya, it is a proof of ownership. Again, equity securities, they don't have maturity. So therefore, generally speaking, share investments cannot qualify as cash equivalents. What is the exception? Except if it is a redeemable preference stock. Because there are two types of share investments. We have um, ordinary shares and preference shares. Now, there are two types of preference shares, like the callable preference stock and the redeemable preference stock. Redeemable preference stock, these are redeemable at the option of the holder. So generally, ang redeemable preference stock, not generally, in substance, because accounting is substance over form. The form is it is an equity instrument, but when you read the entire content of the contract of the redeemable preference stock, you would really imuhadyo mo siyang ma-understand na ay dili siya equity instrument, mo siyang debt. Kay lagi redeemable preference stock siya, i-redeem siya at the option of the holder. So walay choice ang company na nag-issue sa redeemable preference stock na iyang yung isettle kaya at the option mo of the holder. So therefore, redeemable preference stock, it being an equity instrument by form, but in substance, it can qualify as a debt instrument, and provided that the redemption date from the time of acquisition to redemption date, if it is 2 months or less, therefore a redeemable preference stock can qualify for as a cash equivalent. So it's very, very clear ang akong discussion. Next, commercial paper. So these are example of money market placements. Okay? And then, so now let's go to compensating balances. So sir, ano man ang compensating balances? So this is kada ba mangutang ka sa ang bangko before na siya before ka niya pautang. So for example lang, utang kang 500,000. Na siya minimum requirement na imuhang i-deposit. Siyempre, ang bangko, mahal na pero sa hindi sila mabayaran. So, mga siya additional, mga siya collateral or panigurado lang pa. So, before ka pautang ng 500,000, you have to deposit a certain amount of money. Nga, in kaso of maliit kang bayad sa particular like interest payment mo, dito ko hapon. So the question now is, so how can we classify a compensating balance? So a compensating balance is a minimum checking or demand deposit account balance that must be maintained in connection with a borrowing arrangement. So basically, marunong na siya parehas sa katong classification of cash fund. So ang classification sa imong compensating balance is similar to how you are going to classify the related obligation. So if generally, di ba, ang cash kaya ang yung dumduman sa ang pinaka-basic na quality of a cash, its unrestrictedness as to withdrawal. Mungkin na, if the compensating balance is unrestricted as to withdrawal, cash dyan na siya. Okay? Pero kung i-restrict siya as to withdrawal, you have to ask yourself, okay, i-restrict siya, so dito siya mo qualify as cash. Okay, yun siyang i-restrict. Pero sa iyahang classification. So, ang classification sa compensating balance, i-restrict mo siya, same sa classification sa related liability. So, if the related liability is short-term, for short-term, ito yung compensating balance and vice versa. If it's long-term ito siya. So, nga nakibali ang nature sa atong compensating balance. So, okay. So, clear? Ganun din ha, if it is legally restricted, it is excluded from the amount shown as cash and is to be shown separately as current or non-current depending on the bank loan to which it is related. So, kani siya guys, ang ako ang notes, this is just the things to remember when it comes to cash and cash equivalents. Okay? And next thing to remember, okay, have you heard outstanding checks? Diba, outstanding checks, imo na siyang makamakas na term when we will be tackling later sa atong bank reconciliation. So, ang kanang outstanding checks, so, kasi pasawad sa outstanding checks. Outstanding checks, or when can checks be considered outstanding? Kadagong nga tanggong ng mga cheque. For example, na-issue kong cheque karon. Pero, syempre, na may cut-off pa ya ang bangko. So, kung baka siya mamura siya o in transit, lahat pa deposit in transit. Kaya siya, check-in siya nga na-issue sa kumpanya. Nga wala pa naman in cash in the next banking day na siya. So, kung makadawat ka bank statement, wala pa na-reflect din ha ang outstanding check. So, therefore, outstanding checks should be deducted sa cash per bank statement. Sige lang, medyo libid pa, pero ma-clear na later when we discuss bank reconciliation. Like bank reconciling items, what are group reconciling items. So, very, very beautiful siya nga topic yun. Next is deposit in a bank closed by BSP. Matalakan mo pa naka-mention an. So, for example, may banko man kalisod, kaya i-close naman siya ni Bangko Sentral. Kasi ang Bangko Sentral is the prime monetary authority in the Philippines. No? So, kontrolado nito ng bangko. So, kung ang bangko mag-listed na siya, ipa-close na siya sa ng BSP, may ikaw, nakaka-deposito sa bangko, mag-close na ng BSP, cash pala ito, sure, di ka nga magbabayaran ka. ang imuhang gideposito mga 500,000, sure kita nga bayaran ka 500,000 na galis mo sila. So therefore, deposit in a bank close with DSP, that is not part of cash na. Ito na siya may ibutang sa non-current. And it should be ma-recognize kang loss ana. And make sure that kanang 500,000 mabayaran ka in full. So therefore, it should be converted into its realizable value. Okay? So therefore, it's not part of cash. Next bullet point. Okay. Checks drawn by the entity with the order of a petty cash custodian is a replenishment check. Kaya kanang petty cash na kay custodian ana. Kaya ang correct good nga internal control sa cash guys, lahi ang mugunit sa cash, ug lahi ang tig-record sa cash. Segregation of duties gina siya. Ha? Very important sa audit. No, nala siya sa auditing theory. One of the internal control procedure for cash, no, is segregation of duties. Ano man, syempre kung ako ang nagunit sa kwarta, ako pa ang nagdala sa record, ay, klaro pag magic, di ba? So, lahiun dyan na nimo. Oo. Maupit na ka nang mag-inventory count ta. If my experience niyo ang inventory count, pag mag-inventory count na manghulog na ng taga-warehouse. Syempre, pero blind ba sila warehouse? Actual nga i-count ang goods sa warehouse, yung mo anha ang taga-finance office. Ang finance office sila ang dadala sa record. Siyempre, pag magawas ka ng produkto na manay batch control sheet na permahan. So, lantawon ang lista sa finance o sa actual. Inaari ang accountant, kaya ikibali ang auditor, kibali. Ang auditor is mara siya arbiter. Okay, ikaw na inong ka-finance ng 100,000. Pag actual, 400,000 ra. So, aha ang 100,000. So, therefore, nakita na to ang diferensya. So, manitawag segregation of duties. Same sa petty cash management. Lahi ang custodian, kasi gawin sa kwarta, kung lahi ang tawag ani, ang gadala sa record. Okay? Ang tawag na siya, o ka na petty cash book. Okay? So, mauna siya. So, kung nag-issue ng check to the order of petty cash custodian, replenishment siya ni. Kasi, kanang, for example, naka 10,000. Tapos na yung nagasto mag-vouchers na 5,000. So, na-bring sa petty cash dapat na 5,000. So, kung bayaran ang katong nga gasto sa petty cash, tawag is replenishment. Next is checks drawn payable to the order of petty cash representing her salary. Ang tawag is accommodation check. Dakan mo ba ang guys, dakan get classes sa check. Manager's check, accommodation check, traveler's check, ito na. But the thing is, kana nga mga check, cash check na siya, part na siya of cash. Demand deposits, postal money order, ano ka ng postal money order, wala na nakaroon. Pero kung namin accounting problems na makakama itong postal money order, cash check po na siya. Sa nauna, mangguna ka na ang sweldo sa mga taga-gobyerno at tupaon sa post office. So, tawag na is postal money order. So, next is, ato po sa foreign account. For example, naakay cash sa usa ka foreign banks or foreign account. So, again, ang rule is, ang question is, usa man to, ma-withdraw siya anytime? Kung ma-withdraw siya anytime, unrestricted siya withdrawal, cash na siya. Pero convert mo siya in Philippine peso, ay dollar na siya. Kaya foreign account na siya. Pero kung restricted, automatic, non-current ha, wala siya kanang related ng mga first dili. Basta once i-unrestrict ang usa ka foreign account, automatic siya non-current. Okay, mana siya yung rule when it comes to foreign bank accounts. And then last, ang dumdumon is bank overdraft. So ang bank overdraft is, it's not to be offset, no? Hindi siya pre-offset. Na ang bank overdraft is a current liability. For example, kung pero again, naman siya exception. Pwede rin mo i-offset ang bank overdraft kung nag-maintain ka multiple accounts in one bank. Okay, for example, bank A, 500,000. Bank B, negative 60. Yun, pwede nyo ma-i-present mo siya 440 daily. 500 asset cash, ang 60 i-present mo current liability. Wala siya, because current liability, bank overdraft is to be presented separately as current liability. No offsetting. Unless, of course, kung, for example, bank B, nakatulog ka accounts. Ang isa ito negative. So, pero nga, i-present mo ang net amount sa bank B ito na siya offset. Okay? Wala siya ang rule sa overdraft. Ang sabi ako wala ma-discuss ang cash equivalent. Okay, let's go to the two methods in accounting for petty cash fund. Sige. Impressed system. So, what is impressed system? Ang sa imuhang madumduman kung makadungog kang impressed system. Okay, how do we establish a petty cash fund under impressed system? Sa entry. Guys, when it comes to Intermed accounting, very important truth, para makasabot ka sa standard, makasabot ka sa transaction, journal entry. Kaya mo rin na imuhang kalit, basta, mas kalit pagdugay na kayo ka, ano nga topic, tapos pag pangutaon ka ana, ang imuharang madumduman ka ang journal entry, tapos pagpipilan na naman siya, okay na naman siya ka account, na siya ang nga ng journal entry. So, impress system, debit, petty cash fund, credit cash. Kaya nag-create mo kang petty cash fund. Diba, impress system pa ha? Okay. Okay, naana kayo nagasto 10,000 ang imuhang gibutang petty cash fund. So karon, syempre, ang petty cash fund, ano yung purpose sa petty cash fund? Ano siya fund para sa mga minute expenses, yung mga ginagmay. Okay. So gusto man ang gamiton nga form para makaka-kwarta at to authorize release of fund from the petty cash fund. Voucher ang tawag, petty cash voucher. Okay, so for example, nakatrabahan din ng mga dugugon. Tapos kinahanglan PT, alangan namang issue ka namang cheque ang katuong sugo, tapos malaparuhan ka sa driver sa rela, cheque yung nagtag siyaha. So support, no? So dapat dito siya kuhaan sa petty cash fund. So, before i-release ang petty cash fund, ay petty cash voucher. Parambalaan ito nga, mo ay na-release ng kwarta sa petty cash fund. So, basta ma-entry mo under impress system na nagkuha kang kwarta sa petty cash fund, wala kay entry. Wala siya sa impress system. Okay? At the end of the period, 10,000 ang petty cash, pinakauna initial. Pag-count sa voucher, ang voucher is 4,000. Meaning to say, 4,000 ang nagasto gikan sa petty cash. So, ang nabilin, 6,000. So, kung at the end of the period, wala replenishment na tabo, wala gibayaran ang katong 6,000, wala ginungagan ang katong 4,000 ay nga petty cash voucher. Ang ending balance ng petty cash fund is 6,000. So, kasi entry mo kung wala siya na replenished. Therefore, debit expenses, credit petty cash fund 4,000. Kana kung wala mo replenish. Pero kung na-replenish ka sa 4,000, para mabalik siya sa ang beginning balance na 10,000, kaya 4,000 mo ka nagasto, asa na-entry mo under impress. Debit expenses, credit cash. So, impact di hapon na ng mga petty cash fund na 10,000. Kung sa mga mahitabo, kung fluctuating one system ang gamiton under sa pag-account sa petty cash. And the word itself, fluctuating. Kada gamay gawas kwarta sa petty cash voucher, debit expense, credit petty cash fund, fluctuating man siya. Kibali, ang imuhang balance sa petty cash fund is very updated. Wala ba siya perpetual, kibali. Tapos, ang fluctuating every time na nakay gawas na kwarta, debit expense, credit petty cash fund. So, updated ko siya. Mas siya fluctuating. Sa impress system, kung nakikuha ng kwarta, wala ka entry. Memo entry na siya. Kaya ay hara ka mag-entry kung either wala siya na replenish, so pasabot hindi siya i-adjust. Kaya wala may replenishment. So kung na-replenishment, ay hara ka mag-debit expenses, credit cash. Ano entry sa impress system. Okay. Any question? Under cash equivalents. Hoy, ngayon hindi mo mag-on sa yung camera. Okay, question? Wala na question? Before pa ma-proceed sa bank reconciliation. Question. Wala question. Question mo kaya na ko rin yung maestra. Sige. Christine Madula.
Prof, i-discuss mo ang katong journal entry sa shortage in petty
Ay,
cash
hala!
and
Sige, sige, sige.
average, prof.
Okay. Okay, sakto-sakto. Okay, so for example, if, okay, when does cash shortage take place? Okay, so kung cash shortage, kung actually mo is less than 3 books. Okay, for example, 500 ang naa sa imuhang libro. Okay, nga kibali mo rag balance sa cash 500. Pero pag actual count is 400. So pasabot, basta siya shortage or overage? Shortage siya of 100. So how do you account for the 100 shortage? You debit cash shortage, debit cash shortage, credit cash of 100. Okay, so cash shortage account is a temporary account because you're going to investigate the reason of the cash shortage. Kang kinsa ning cash shortage nga 100, kinsa ang manubag-ani? Okay, it's either, so after you investigated, so the debit na ka, diba, o cash shortage of 100, ang credit kag cash of 100. If upon investigation ay maudi ay nga nagka-shortage ka sa cash, kay gikawat di ay ang katong 100 sa petty cash. Okay, kada bang tawag na nangupit ka sa petty cash. Okay, so therefore, pag after investigation kina ano naman na settle naman ang reason sa kanang shortage, and then you found out na the reason of the shortage of cash is gikawat siya theft kibali ba sa katong custodian. So therefore, ang imong pabayron ang katong custodian, diba? So debit ka receivable from custodian, credit ka cash shortage. Kaya imuha naman siyang na discover ang reasons niya. Ako siyang wait lang ha. Wala tayo blackboard, guys, so teka sa may palag face-to-face na ng tanong. Pwede naman tayo na naman face-to-face na ito na sa kuan science center na lang tayo ito, no? So mahanap naman ko, guys, na matatu ko sige, hindi na ba yung professor inyo ang discuss ko paligay wala pa ng design. Hoy! Bitaw. Paligay wala ako ng design. Nandiyo tayo mga decision sa kinabuhi na atuan siyang pero sige lang, napadala mo ko sa emosyon. Masay na joke ko. Kaya wala ko ganahin. Bitaw. Joke lang, ha? Sige. Mag-excel na ito, guys, ha? Ako na lang excel. Makita na lang ako. Sige. So, bear with me. So, maano siya ang cash shortage. Shortage. For example, actual nga cash is 400. Tapos, cash per book, expected dapat ko is 500 na pag-count sa kwarta na 400 bra. So, ang imong entry ani para ma-establish nimo ang namay sure na sunod ko na shortage of 100. Ibali, dispal ko of 100. Diba, in 3 months din. Hala, nakulang ka 100 pesos. For example lang ha, 100. So, kanang 100, o sa may imuhang entry ana para ma-establish nimo ang cash shortage. So, debit ka, cash shortage of 100. Credit dayon ka o unsa man cash of 100. Alangan na magbili mo i-adjust mo cash ang actual cash mo alangan na magpagahi di ba 500 di mo i-cash. Ang i-count magani ang cash ning 400 ra sa imong adjust sa 100. So karon nag-investigate ka sa reason sa cash shortage. Cash shortage, guys, account is just a temporary account pending the results of the investigation. So upon investigation, you found out na hala, ang mobile dahil ang cash custodian. So this is imong na upon resolution, ang imong entry na is receivable from custodian na 100 ug imo na i-close ang cash shortage. Kaya imo namang na-identify ang reason sa shortage. Para siya ang entry. What if, guys, wala siya yung nabalaan? Kung ano na din siya, murag, panangikawat siya sa inkanto ang 100. Kaya wala siya, dili mo ma-attribute kung kinsa gud ang salarin. Dili po makita sa CCTV. Murag, hingkalit ka evaporate ang kwarta out of nowhere. Dili siya mo makuan. So therefore, wala kay laing choice, kundi loss from i-declare lang din mo. Sige lang, move on na lang ka. Loss na lang po eh. Loss from cash shortage, 100. Credit, cash shortage. Kung, again, hindi mo ma-attribute ng kinsa nga ayun. Okay? So wala. Diba usually said, guys, ang mga cash shortage, wala siya taga-chika-chika. What if mo? What if kasi kakawat? So, what if cash overage na punta? Lahi ang cash overage. Sabihan ko lang may kikapoy kayo sa tayo. Wala ba kung sweldoan niya, ha? Mga baga mong dagway. Ginoo ko. Dapat yung proceeded mo. Kaya nang baga explain dire. Okay, cash overage. Bali na po. What if ang actual is 500? Na, ano sunod-sunod pala itong part. Ako na yung part of kuan. Kanang kuan. Ako na yung part of group. Char. Ano ba na? Basta tayo sobra. So, kali siya. Ang cash overage, bali na po. Mas dako ang actual kaysa sa nag-expect ka nga 400 ang imong kwarta. Pero pag count mo sa imong bulsa, 500 kung kisa ni 100. So dili ka dapat malipay. Kaya what if lugar na akay nadawat coming from customer nga wala tayo nimo na count. So sayop gihapon. So dili ka mag-celebrate. Halaga feel ko guys ako ano ni 100. Pwede na yung mga pagkakabaway. Mo sana siya i-investigate. So na 100 nga cash. So kaning entry ani, dili na ka mag-debit of cash shortage. Balihon mo. Debit ka cash 100, credit ka cash overage of 100. Ako ha? Ano ka ng entry? Kaya actual cash nimo 500 man. Yung mga libro based imong journal book, ay ledger, kibali ledger na lang para ma-understand. 400. So you adjust debit cash 100 actual man, basta ko na actual. Alangan na mag-delete no sa may imong entry. So you have to confirm sa actual balance. Debit cash over 100, credit cash overage over 100. So karon you investigated. Okay? Kung sa'y rason nganong nasubraan ang 100. Halaka guys, ang 100 man di ay kay sa petty cash custodian man di ay ito. Iyaham na itong personal nga kwarta na ano lang dito na kanatawag na appeal lang ba. So alangan na magiging mo ibayad, di ba? So after that, so ang imuhang entry is debit, cash overage, credit, payable to petty cash custodian. Wala siya. Bili ka maglipay-lipay mo na sa accounting guys. Mapa-overage or shortage. Wrong ba siya? Bili ka maingon nga ang shortage is loss diretso, ang overage is income diretso. Dili. Have to investigate. Pero upon investigation, dili dyan yung mabalaan. Feel ako murag hinatag niya sa Ginoo. Kaya parang dili dyan yung mabalaan nagkakinsa mo dyan yung kwarta upon investigation. Ay, kita na CCTV. Wala gihapon yung mabalaan. Kasama niya nga supra. So, para nga mahuman, ang bahaton nimo debit cash overage, credit miscellaneous income. Kung after due effort, dili jud mo ma-trace kung kinsa gud ang income ang kwarta, so debit cash overage, credit miscellaneous income of 100. Question. Other question?
Excuse me, Prof. Unsa din ang window dressing, Prof?
Okay, thank you. So, window dressing, ang kanang window dressing good, guys, is violation gina siya sa ato ang ethical conduct. Ang maihanin mo na gi-window dress ang financial statement, may mga pang-apas. For example, guys, naman tayo gitawag nga principle of So, kung December 31 dyan siya. Muna nga very strict to kay kung may mga transaction after December 31 nga i-appeal pag yun sa December 31. And usually, ang i-appeal ng mga transaction, ito mga nindot mga transaction. For example, collection. For example, na kolekta nga bayad ang customer. Nagbayad siya January 2. Siyempre, napit cut off mga December 31 na gitaman. Kung collection, for example, nagbayad siya 1 million. Oh. Eh, siyempre, ang management, ato, auditors, ato nga i-appeal sa December 31 para tsada pa na atong financial statement ba, kadako tag cash, kadako tag sales, gano'n, mga ba. So, ito ba nag-window dress, key appeal. Ano ba, mura pag-iapas ba? Mura siya, January 2 siya mga transaction, pero we good as, iapas siya sa December 31. Tawag mo nito ako window dressing. Pero, naay, for example, collection to siya ang aspeto ha, katong naay ni apas na collection tapos ki-appeal siya good as part of December 31. Pero, napagtawag po nga types of sa expenses nga side nga what if may dako kaayo nga gibayaran ang company sa supplier December 31. Tapos kung may siya window dressing, kung payment dili niya i-record sa December 31, dito niya i-record sa January. So kung collection sa dili December 31, i-appeal sa December 31. Pero kung payment siya sa December 31, dili i-appeal sa December 31. Dito i-appeal sa next year. Para nga nindot kan tawon ang financial statement mo. Dako silang cash. Uy, at the end of the year, so we call it window dressing. Kanang collection sa dili collection sa December 31, after na siya sa December 31, i-apas og record sa December 31. Pero kung payment, imbis ka sa December 31, next year na nila og record. Just to produce a financial statement very nimble, very presentable. Siyempre, ang management, gusto nila i-present sa lang mga stockholder na, ay, hindi ito ang sales, the marital expenses, ano siya. So, that's what we call window dressing. So, how do you correct a window dress transaction? Of course, imo lang i-reverse ang transaction. Hoy, di ba din ha? Wait, isang entry? Hoy, ito na i-reverse. Wala na siya ang correction for a window dress transaction. Haya, did I answer you?
Yes, Prof.
Okay.
Ay, Prof, napadi ay do.
Isa man.
Si Haya, Prof, ay ka lang. Saan daw conceal ang cash shortage? Kailangan mo i-conceal ang cash shortage by improperly writing off receivables. Like, ang sa'yo, scenario nga nagpa na Prof.
Ako wala ko experience nga nag-conceal ko. Charis! Hoy, di mo kabalo. Wala ko kabalo, guys. Dili ko mo teach sa inyo how to conceal. I will teach you how to detect. Ano na lang, very bad. Tuduan mo how to conceal. You will know soon. Hala, tari. Uy, ba? This is recorded. Kasi nag-record sa inyo pa. Uy. Improper. So, again, so, how to conceal?
By improperly writing off receivables.
Ay, mo siya lap. Kabali mo sa lapping? Lapping is, for example, like kulang dito niya, for example, asa itong lapping rin? Ang kiting is, right sa cheque, ang kiting, di ba, makat off man ang bangko, nagka-dispal ko ka dito nga account, dito nung i-deposit sa Pikas, para, kaya, ang katong imuhang, kibali mo rin, deposit in transit siya, tapos dili sa check dili pa man tumain cash, so good pa dili nga bangko dito mag-credit siya dito, so marag kibali mo ma-conceal nga walay deficiency sa cash mo sa typing. Ang lapping is misappropriation of collection. For example, kani nga customer naka-dispal ko ka diri, ang kulang diri ani nga customer dito mo siya ilap sa Pikas. So mo yung pag-understand ang lapping o kanang typing. So mo siya, these are ways on how to conceal cash shortage. Kanang lapping o kanang kiting. Okay? Guys, ayun lang sa mo pagsali about how to consider, how to solve. Ano na lang sa inyong dondongan. Sige, wala na. Mag-proceed na ta sa back reconciliation. Hello guys, wala question?
Prof. Kanang
Yes,
sa
sige.
shortage and average bitaw. Ano ang pagkuan sa kalay ka ng pag-identify bitaw bilang shortage or average sa petty cash fund from mag-replenish or amount?
Asa?
Sa petty cash fund, Prof, is diba mag-replenish na may replenishment of amount. But if mag-replenish na kami na ay shortage or average, like ang saan pag-solve sa shortage and average, Prof, and then ang pag
Okay, for example, i-compare, for example, ang balances sa, say, 10,000, ang initial cash fund, 10,000. Niya, ilan taon nimo ang petty cash voucher? Ang petty cash voucher is 6,000. So therefore, you are expected nga ang imuhang cash balance, ay for example, 6,000 ang petty cash voucher. So therefore, expected nga 4,000 ang nabili na kwarta sa petty cash actual. Pero pag-count sa petty cash, like the currency and coins and everything, 3,800 ra. So therefore na ay shortage nga 200. You compare the petty cash vouchers and the actual cash, and then you compare it to the initial cash sa petty cash. Therefore, that will be the shortage or overage. Depende kung ay mas lako. Hello?
Thank you, Prof.
Sige. So, guys, nakuha ang impress system of fluctuating. O saan ito difference nga duha? Ang impressed, kung every time nga magkuha pag kwarta sa petty cash, wala kay entry. Okay? Ay hana ka mag-entry kung imong i-replenish na ang mga nagasto adto. So expenses, credit cash, or mga entry, diba? Ang fluctuating is very very updated. Okay? Every time na nakikuha ng kwarta sa petty cash, imo ka siya entryhan debit expenses, petty cash fund. So updated siya. More na difference between the impressed and the fluctuating fund system. Isa pa, wala na? Okay. So let's proceed to Hi, Lori Jane. Big igikan back mo parang admit char. Lori Jane, ngayon late ka? Char.
Dili, Prof. Uy, ganihan na, Prof. Join lang nako kong phone.
Hello. Okay. So manata sa cash and cash equivalent. Okay, let's proceed to bank reconciliation. So ang bank reconciliation, this is sa issue ani. Manata sa cash on hand, cash fund, cash in bank ni siya. Okay, we compare the cash in bank per book or per ledger, and then we compare the cash per bank statement. So kaya reconciliation man, hindi gila sila equal. Okay? And we will investigate wala na ka-equal and how to make it equal. So we have to reconcile. Okay? So, alarm. Okay. Wait lang. Okay, this is bank reconciliation. Okay. So, there are two group of items nga mao'y reason nga nang dili mag-equal imong cash in bank per book and your cash in bank per bank statement. Okay? We have bank reconciling items and the book reconciling items. Guys, if kabalo mo ani unsa ni sila, just kinuha chikan majud kaayo ang bank reconciliation. Okay? And we have also errors. Okay. What are bank reconciling items? So, of course, mo ang mga items that are to be reconciled by the bank. Pero dili man guys, actual nga practice, dili man ang bank ang reconcile, ikaw man ang reconcile. Okay, so let's define each of these. We have you need to understand kung saan is nila. Kay dili jud mo siya dili jud ka solve kung kakabalo unsa man ang deposit in transit, unsa man ang outstanding checks. Okay. So, okay, first bank reconciling item. Deposit in transit. So, these are deposits already recorded in the book but not yet recorded by the bank. So, you have to add this to your cash balance for bank statement. Deposit in transit. Kaya bang, imo na siya, for example, nagbayad ang customer. Diba? So, imuha na siyang nag-record, imuhang parts in cash. Pero wala pa rin mo siya na na-deposit sa bangko. So, we call it deposit in transit. Okay? So, dili dyan mag-balance ang imuhang cash per book nimo, cash in bank per book, o ang imuhang cash balance for bank statement. We call it deposit in transit. So, you're going to add this sa imuhang cash in bank per bank statement. Later, mag-Excel ta para mabalaan ninyo. Talipod dyan kayo yung bank reconciliation guys. Promise. Mas nito kiyungan. Char. Okay, next. Outstanding check. Masa man po yung outstanding check? So, same sa akong ganun kaganina. Na-issue niyo mong check eh. So, imo nang, these are already checks already recorded in the book, but not yet recorded by the bank. So, we call it outstanding checks or checks in transit kumbaga. So, therefore, you're going to deduct this sa imuhang cash per bank statement. Now, errors. So, basically, kung kinsay nakakommit sa error, dito po mo siya i-correct. For example, cheque ni ABC. For example, kita ang accountant ni ABC. Cheque nga gi-issue ni ABC. Ang ABC nga cheque. Okay. Ayun, issue na lang, cheque na lang ni ACB. Okay, pero kita si ABC. Cheque ni ACB. Pero dito ginidak sa account ni ABC. So, sayop si bangko. Nadidakan ang ato ang cash instead of kang ACB mo ito nga cheque. So, therefore, ato i-add kay check of ACB man to erroneously deducted to the account of ACB. So, the thing is, kung kinsay nakakommit sa error, dito po din mo siya i-correct. Okay, ano siya. Next, let's go to book reconciling items. So these are items already recorded by the bank but not yet recorded by the book. Again, balipod siya. Book reconciling items are items already recorded by the bank but not yet taken or recorded by the book. Because these are items to be reconciled by the book. Diba? Very simple. So, we have debit memos and credit memos. So, unsa naman po ng debit memo o sa credit memo? Debit memos, unsa pa sa ng debit memos? Guys, kung i-debit memo ka, unsa pa sabot? Kung i-credit memo ka, unsa pa sabot? Is this the first time na nakadungog mo og debit memorandum o credit memorandum? Asa man ito mga returns on a sales return? But credit memo man to siya. Oo. So, for example, if memohan ka ni bangko nga debit memo, pasabot, it's the bank telling you, hoy, akong gi-debit imong account. Kasi pasabot, kung gi-debit ang akong account, gi-kuhaan. Ano, sir, ganong gikuhaan man ang pasabot sa debit memo? Of course, unsa man ay normal balance sa kwarta nimo nga nasa bangko. Liability na ni bangko. So that is deposit liability. So normally, credit na siya ni bangko. Obligation na siya ni bangko. Kaya dili mo na kwarta sa bangko, imuhang ng kwarta nga imuhang gi-deposit. So ang normal balance sa perspective ni bangko, That is deposit liabilities, credit. Kana kay gipahibalo ka nga gi-debit ni bangko ang imuhang account pasabot ana gi-didakan or gi-kuhaan. Because debit sa perspective ni bangko is deduction to your account. On the other hand, if it's credit memorandum, the bank is informing you na hoy akong credit ang imong account. So kasi pasabot kung iyahang credit ang imong account, it means gidungagan. Because credit sa perspective ni bangko is addition to your account. Or also, sa iyang perspective, addition sa iyahang obligation diha. Okay? Diba? Very simple. So what are examples of debit memos? Bank service charges. Kailangan naman libre ang mga kuan bangko, libre ang iyahang services sa imuha. So bank service charges, these are automatically deducted sa imuhang account. Pero wala pa na nimo na take up sa imuhang books or records. So diyon siya mag-equal ang imuhang cash in bank per book or cash in bank per bank statement. What are examples of credit memorandum? For example, imuhang kwarta sa imuhang gideposit, di ba? Nagka-income, nagka-interest income. So therefore, i-add to siya sa imuhang account. Pero wala ka kabalo. Unless kung i-inform ka through a bank statement. So that is credit memorandum. Interest income on deposits. What else? What if guys, ang imuhang customer dito diretso nagbayad sa bangko na wala ka kabalo? So these are credit memorandum. Okay? What if naa kay cheque? No? Ibayaran din sa bangko, ang bangko ka, tapos wala ka kahibalo. Kasi bangko na nagbayad, so we call it debit memorandum. Okay? I-compare mo gud nimo guys, mangayo kag bank statement sa bangko, i-enumerate nito kung saan mga transaction sa imuhang account. I-compare din mo siya sa imong ledger. Kasi mga transaction ni bangko nga nisulod diri nga wala na kung record. We call it book reconciling items. O si mga transaction na diri sa kong libro nga wala pa na-pick up ni bank. So we call it bank reconciling items. So if that items are properly reconciled, ma-equal siya yung mga cash in bank per book o cash in bank per bank statement. Adjusted na sila. Okay? So, ingon-ani ang format when solving for bank reconciliation. May mag-quiz ko after. Charis. Joke. Okay. So, alin na siya guys. Okay. Ngani ang format when solving. Kaya lagi na skillian na itira. Nagilian. Ano? Okay. No? Familiar ang nagbuhay. Ikaw na, Chen?
Sige, sige na, prof.
Civilian. Okay. Book. And dayon. Bank. So, ano siya ang inyong format pag-solve for bank reconciliation. So, pwede ka cash unadjusted balance per book, yan ang utang, ang unadjusted balance per bank statement sa bank book na side. Okay? Sa bank na column, unadjusted balance mo na siya ang cash balance per bank statement. Pag ingon ganit ka, pag nakabasa ganit ka o kuan sa problem, cash balance per bank statement, that is unadjusted balance per bank. Again, very important. Cash balance per bank statement, kasi pasabot ana, that is the unadjusted balance per bank. Cash balance per ledger, pasabot ana, unadjusted balance per book. Okay. Now, what are book reconciling items, Gani? Book reconciling items. Debit memo. So, example sa debit memo, bank service charges. So, that's a deduction. your book. Credit memo. Sa money, addition to book. These are book concerning items. Errors. Depende din kung pinsang na errors. Kung error ni book, ang book mo siya i-add or either deduct. What else? For bank reconciling items. DIP. Deposit in transit. So these are additions to the bank because these are already transactions recorded by the book, not yet recorded by the bank. Now let's go to outstanding checks. Outstanding checks are deduction to the bank because these are checks already recorded by the book, not yet recorded by the bank. For errors, kung nagka-error si bangko, of course, ato nang i-correct ang bangko. It's either addition or subtraction. So, will happen. Oh my God. Hindi kita basta mag-share ng Excel kayo mo. Mag-loading na yun ako ng Excel. Nasa. Okay, tara. Ay, wait lang guys. Loading ako ng Excel.
Yes, ano ganito deducted ang outstanding check, ba?
Because these are checks already recorded by the book, not yet recorded by the bank. These are transactions already recorded in the book, not yet recorded with the bank. So you're going to deduct it sa imuhang unadjusted balance for bank statement. Okay. So, after considering all the items, let's answer a particular problem para klaro. Okay? So, this will be your adjusted cash in bank. And dapat equal na sila ha. Kaya nag-reconcile pa tao, di equal. Equal na sila. Okay? Ano sila should be equal. Book, bank. So, mga ni ang inyuhang tawag na format in solving for a tawag ani bank reconciling nga question. Oo, bank reconciliation. So, mga ni ang format. Guys, kani siya is only sa mo ni siya 1 month kani siya. What if proof of cash duha ka bulan? Okay? So, masusud ang proof of cash is duha siya ka bulan. June, July, August, September, and so on and so forth. Ano siya is 1 month kani siya. Imagine guys, mag-audit ka sinauna based on my experience. Nag-audit ko ba kung mga kumpanya ginunong ko 200 ka bank account ihaday. So 200 ka bank reconciliation na i-review. Okay, so yun ana. Okay, let's answer a problem. Klaro nga. Okay, wait lang. Before ito mag-answer sa problem, klaro ang bank reconciliation. Guys, tigod mo.
Yes, prof.
Okay, klaro? Dili. Yes. Yes, Jomar? Okay, certified checks. Okay. Certified checks are not outstanding checks. Okay. In computing for the outstanding checks, certified checks are not included. Because from the word itself, certified, meaning to say na in cash na. Pag tatakan nyo siya certified ni bank, it's as good as it has already been paid by the bank. So therefore, certified checks are excluded in the computation of your outstanding checks. Okay, thank you for raising that concern, Jomar. Okay. Okay, akong balikon ha. For once and for all, ako ang balikon. The main goal of bank reconciliation is to reconcile the two balances. Cash in bank per book or per ledger. So we call it unadjusted. Kasi wala pa natin siya ma-adjust. Okay? And to reconcile the unadjusted balance per bank statement. Kumbaga, naakay libro o ano mga transaction mo nga imo ang gi-record cash in bank. Mao ni ang libro to record kanang cash nga akong gi-deposito sa bangko. Okay. Let's say 500,000 ni ang cash in bank per book. Pero nangayo ko bank statement sa bangko. May bangko pero yung ngayo og balance nimo, pero yung balance nimo din ha. Kay mga nanga-record mo transaction. Alas sir, ang ako is 450. Alam mo dito pareha. Okay, 500 lagi ako ang nasa kong record. Unya 450 mo ha. Okay, let's reconcile. Okay? Probably bangko na probably na ako yung mga transaction na akong na-record na wala pa nimo na-record, or probably na akay mga transaction na imong na-record na wala pa na ako na-record. Basically, ana na dyan ang nature sa bank reconciliation. To reconcile, to really perfect test na we call it na timing difference. May timing difference sa pag-record sa mga transaction. Okay? What if ang ikaw na ka na-operate sa Taguluman, tapos ang mga bangko na adito sa Cagayan. So, what if yung mga ano ba, mga travel na mga differences. Ganang tawag, in transit pa ang cheque, in transit pa ang deposit, ano siya yung naman. So, first reason, ganun dili mo mag-equal is what we call book reconciling items. The word itself, book reconciling items. These are items to be reconciled or to be taken up in the books, because these are transactions already recorded by the bank, not yet recorded by the book. So the book should reconcile it, should record it. On the other hand, bank reconciling items are items already taken up in the books, but not yet reflected in the bank. And the same should be reconciled. Not by the bank ha, hindi ang bangko ang reconcile. Ikaw ang reconcile. Okay. And then, if there are errors, kung kinsa naka-commit sa error, dito po mo siya i-adjust. If the book committed an error, so sa book po mo siya i-correct. Kung sa bank po nga side, ang bank po ang mo correct. Pero guys, for purposes na niya siya of theoretical na niya siya, rare jud kaayo na ang bangko masayo. Kaya grabe ang internal control sa bangko. This is just for purposes of academic instruction. Kung kinsa ang kung kinsa ang makakommit sa error, dito po mo siya i-correct. So, when adding unadjusted balance per book and book reconciling items, that will be the adjusted cash in bank. And dapat equal na sila ang bank na adjusted, the book na adjusted. In that way, we can say na the same has been reconciled. Now let's answer a sample problem. Shots. Oh my God, nakurat ko. Tamakan ako ang akong guru. Oh my God. Sorry. Ano siya na sabi? Nakurat? Shucks. Okay, wait lang ha. Ano ang problem? Okay, ako i-send sa ano ha, sa GC para sa yung tao ko para sa Excel na dayon ko solve. Okay ra ba? Hello guys.
Okay.
Advice the best to learn step by step. Okay, how about this problem? Let's solve this. Kita na? Kita na, wala pa. Okay, let's solve this. For example, kani nga problem. Let's read. Ingon ka pa itong solve ha. Kani nga format. Kani nga format. Okay. The following details are found in the incomplete bank reconciliation statement of Philip Company for the month ended September 30, 2021. Notes receivable of the customer collected and deposit in the bank. So, saka na siya. Is it a debit memo or credit memo? Service charge of 35,000. Interest income on deposits, 25,000. Deposits in transit, 250,000. Outstanding checks of 350,000. Balance per cash ledger, 725,000. Check of Philip erroneously charged by the bank to Philippa, 57,800. What is the balance per bank statements? Okay, how to solve this? Ang gipangutana is balance per bank statement, guys. So basically, ang iyang gipangutana is the unadjusted balance per bank statement. Okay, balance per bank statement man. Basically, kani ang iyang gipangutana, oh. Kani. Kana siya. Kani siya. Kani ang gipangutana. Kanang naka-highlight. Okay? Again, what is the balance per bank statement? So actually, imo rin siyang balay-balayon. Okay. First, let's have notes receivable of the customer collected and deposited in the bank. 250,000. What is this? What is this? Note receivable of the customer collected and deposited in the bank. Ang customer ko nun, diretso siyang bayad sa bank. So what is this? Very good. This is credit memo. These are transactions recorded by the bank, not yet taken up in the books. Therefore, let's proceed. 250,000. Pinata, 20,000. Next, service charge of 35,000. Asa man ni? Very good. Debit memo. So this is a deduction. Okay, so credit ka, lagani 35,000. 35,000. Negative 35,000. What else? Interest income on deposits. Asa man ni siya? Interest income. Still part of credit memo. Okay. Interest income. Bilagan siya? 25,000. So, addition gapon siya. Now, let's go to deposits in transit. What is this? Deposit in transit. Saan siya? Bank reconciling items. So these are deposits already recorded by the book, not yet taken up by the bank. So this is added to bank column. So that is 250,000. Next, outstanding checks of 350,000. Again, what are outstanding checks? These are checks already recorded or taken up in the books, not yet taken up by the bank. So this is a deduction, 350,000. Next, balance per cash ledger, 725,000. What is this? Balance per cash ledger. This is unadjusted balance per book. Again, cash balance per ledger. This is unadjusted balance per book. Ano siya? kani. So therefore, 725,000. What else? Check of Philip erroneously charged by the bank to Philippa. Again, check of Philip erroneously charged by the bank to Philippa. Aha man siya. Kung kisa may error, kang book or kang bank? Kang bank. No? Check of Philip erroneously charged by the bank to Philippa. So therefore, instead kang Philippa to niya gididak, instead of kang Philip to i-deduct, ito niya na-deduct sa account ni Philippa. So wala pa niya na-deduct ang saman account ni Philip. Diba? Check of Philip erroneously charged by the bank to Philippa. Kang isa nga cheque, kang Philip, pero gi-charge niya dito kang Philippa. So the bank should correct the same. Dungagan niya kang Philippa, kuhaan niya kang Philip. Okay? So therefore, this is an error committed by the bank. So this is minus 57,800. Never ni minus because this is a check of Philip. Okay. So therefore, how can we compute this highlighted kaning cash balance per bank statement? What do you think? Can we solve for the adjusted cash in bank? Yes. Kompleto kaayo ang book nga items. Naa siya unadjusted balance per book, na siya book reconciling item. So we can compute for the adjusted cash in bank. So what do you think is the adjusted cash in bank? 725,000 minus the debit memo plus the credit memo and the interest income. Therefore, the adjusted cash in bank is what? 965,000, but that is not what is being asked. Ang ipangutana is the cash balance per bank statements. Kanang naka-highlight. So of course, ingon man ta, bank reconciliation, ang adjusted balance per book is also the adjusted sa bank na column. So let's use 965,000 as our also the balance adjusted sa bank na column. Diba? Sakto? Okay. What do you think is the cash balance per bank statement? Tamo daw. So, pila man? Pila? Bring your time. Very good. 1122,800. So, kilsa mo ng 1122,800, guys? Of course, 965,000. Sa may button. Plus ka, hindi ko kabalok eh, naka-negative siya. Plus ka, balihon mo. Pwede rin baka magka sa ubos, kaya i-minus ang 57,800, so imo i-plus. Plus 57,800, plus 350,000, minus ka o 250,000. Work back guys, ha, work back. The answer here is 1122,800. Correct? Nakuha niyo problem?
Yes, Prof.
Okay. So, yun ana pag-solve o pag-reconciliation. You have to know, di mo siya ibutang. So, kung ang what if ang gihatag din na is balance per bank statement, kanang 1122,800. So, mo na yung mukhang unadjusted balance per bank. Cash balance per bank statement man term. What if ang pangutana is what is the cash balance per ledger? So, ang pangutana is 725,000. So, basically, pag ano na kina guys, pagbalay-balay na gina siya sa imuhang solution. O kung kabalo ka, usa siya, nature. Credit memo ba siya? Debit memo ba siya? Ang kinsa nga error, deposit in transit ba siya? So kung kabalo ka, usa siya, bank reconciling item ba siya? Book reconciling item ba siya? Then, very chicken na din kaayo ang bank reconciliation. And also English. English ko siya sa pag-understand sa problem. Nakuha. You want another problem? Okay, let's solve another problem. Kanang na po, kanang adjusted balance na po. Wait lang guys, ha? Guys, nakuha ang problem? And sa inyo. Sa GC. Ano ang pro forma? Yun isend sa ano ha? Sa mga company Zola. This is patented. Sorry.
Alien.
Makapatent mo siya. Ay, ano lagi nang design? Uy, char. Kung nasayahan mo ako sa income, guys. Wala ko income kayo. Char, bitaw nyo. Anyways, happy na ba akong life today? Today, this few days. Okay? So now let's proceed to nakuha na? May question. Question sabi. Wala question sa proof of cash. Okay. Now let's go to accounts receivable. Okay. Okay, accounts receivable, ang imuha yung dumduman sa accounts receivable is that katong entries. Ang sa entry nimo when you record accounts receivable, debit AR, credit sales. What's the entry pag collect sa AR? Debit cash, credit AR. Okay. What about pag-establish sa allowance for bad debts? Sa entry? Debit bad debts expense, credit allowance for bad debts. Sa entry kung derive off ang accounts kay doubtful na siya of collection. Sa entry, debit, allowance for bad debts, credit AR. Unsay entry ko ma-recover ang accounts, debit AR, credit allowance for bad debts. Kiba na itong write-off ng mga entry mo siya ibali. And then, upon collection sa recovered accounts, debit cash, credit AR. So, kung ipakompute ka, what is the net realizable value of AR? So, pasabot anong net realizable value? AR, gross AR, minus allowance for bad debts. Okay? Then that will be your net realizable value, AR. Okay. So, ang importante lang man guys is kaning topic 14, estimation of doubtful accounts. So, there are three methods on how to estimate doubtful accounts. First is percentage of accounts receivable method, percentage of sales method, and the aging of accounts receivable. So, kinahanglan guys kay inyong sabton ang kanitulong ka method. Kay lahi-lahi sila og ang duha ang pareha, aging of percentage of AR, pero lahi ang percentage of sales. Ano man, kabalo mo sa pag-aging of accounts receivable. Kanang mga accounts receivable guys, isa-isa ko na sila og age. Na yung mga receivable na 2 to 3 months, yung mga receivable na 4 to 6 months, ano. Magkataas ang age sa imuhang receivable, magkadako ang chance na dako ang portion adto nga dili siya makolek. Okay. So, ang imuhang makompute na allowance for doubtful account for aging is the required ending allowance for bad debts. Again, ang makompute nimo nga allowance for doubtful accounts per aging is the required ending allowance for bad debts. Okay. What about percentage of AR? For example, may unang problem. 5% of the ending accounts receivable is doubtful of collection. So kanang 3% or kanang nga percentage of AR is also the required ending allowance for bad debts. Okay? Ako nang mag-discuss ko later sa example sa Excel. What about percentage of sales method? Same na po siya, magutang siya percentage, tapos i-complete mo siyang i-multiply sa imuhang sales, usually net credit sales ang ganito ano. Ang makuha ni mga amount is not the required allowance for bad debts, but only the bad debts expense. Again, ang percentage of sales method, the amount computed already represents the uncollectible accounts expense. Okay, let's have an example. Mas indot ni siya kung mabutang taon Excel para ma-explain ang kalahian sa tulo ka method. So, I'm going to share Excel. Makita na Excel? Yes, hello? Kita ra?
Yes, Prof.
Okay, first method, aging method. So, sa akong ginaingon, ang imuhang mga receivable, pwede na siya i-group 1 to 3 months ng mga receivable, 4 to 6 months ng receivable, or 6 to 12 months. So, makataas ang edad sa receivable, magkadako ang portion adto ng mga receivable ang nga dili makolekta kay kibaray dugay na di ka siya mabayad, madugay na kay siya ang mga utang sa mga customer. So makataas lugar ang age, makadako ang chance na dako ang portion adto na dili makolekta. For example, naa kay 300,000 nga 1 to 3 month nga receivable. Sa 4 to 6 month, naa kay 500,000 nga receivable. Naa kay 1 million nga 6 to 12 month nga receivable. Ang imong total nga receivable is 1.800 receivable. Ano siya? So, for example, tingnan ang problem, ang 1 to 3 months, basig na ay 4% ana ang dili makolekta. 4 to 6 months, basig na ay 10%. Kung sa 1 million, basig na ay 15% ana ang makolekta. So, saan man mo siya pag-compute? Of course, 300,000 times 4%, ay portion na 12,000 para sa 1 to 3 months ng mga receivable, edad sa mga receivable. Kung 4 to 6 months po, na-apply 500,000 times 10%, that's 50,000. And then for 6 to 12 months, 1 million times 15%, na-apply 150,000. So overall, aduna kay 150 plus 50, 200 plus 12, 212,000 ang imuhang doubtful accounts. Again, 200 Okay, so 150,000 plus 50,000 plus 12,000. So kanang 212,000 guys, mauna imuhang required. Again, required allowance for budgets. Meaning to say, mao dapat ni ang imuhang ending allowance for budgets. Again, under aging method kana na complete nimo nga 212,000, mao na ang imuhang required allowance for budgets ug ending allowance for budgets. So kung pangutan-on ka, under the aging method, what is the required allowance for budgets? The answer is 212,000. What if lang, naka-allowance for budgets beginning 100,000. Na ay follow up ang question. What is the bad debts expense during the year? Dili ka mo tubag og 212,000. Dili mo na bad debts expense. That is the required allowance for bad debts. Or kung pangatanoon ka, what is the ending allowance for bad debts? Ang imong answer is 212,000. Pero what if mga tanong problem? Under the aging method, what is the bad debts expense during the year? So your bad debts expense should be your 212,000 minus the beginning. Mag-record mo ka additional 112,000 para ang imuhang ending balance na himong 212,000. Therefore, the 112,000 is the bad debts expense during the year. Because, kung saan man mo para ang imuhang ending balance na himong 212, magtungag ka with 112,000 na additional bad debts expense. Okay? So again, under the aging method, whatever imuhang ma-compute nga allowance for doubtful account, that would be the required allowance for bad debts or the ending allowance for bad debts. But suppose there will be a follow-up question under aging method, what is the bad debts expense during the year? And then ginagamit ang beginning allowance for bad debts na 100,000. Of course, you're going to add additional, you're going to add 112,000 para ma-conform din the 212,000 ang required. Because the 212,000 is your required ending allowance for bad debts. You have a beginning of 100 if you're going to add 112,000. And what would that mean? Kana 112,000, that would be your bad debts expense during the year. That is for aging method. For percentage of AR, same principle when it comes to aging. Okay? Whatever you have computed under percentage of F, for example, 5%. 5% sa AR, kay mauna imuhang allowance for doubtful account. For example, based sa given sa first, nakay 1.8 million na mga AR. So under percentage of AR method, ang imuhang allowance for bad debts now is 1.8 million times the 5%. So you have a 90,000 na required allowance for bad debts. So mauna siya ang required allowance for bad debts. Okay. What if naa kay beginning allowance, dili lang po ito mag-beginning of 100, di ka may nakaayo. Unrealistic po siya. So what if ang allowance for bad debt nimo is naa kay 80,000 beginning? So kung pangatanoon ka, follow-up question, what is the bad debt expense during the year? 10,000 lang ang imong idungag. And that 10,000 is your bad debt expense during the year. Okay, nakuha? So under aging method and percentage of AR, whatever you have computed, that would be that is the required allowance for bad debts or your ending allowance for bad debts. Now, let's go to percentage of sales. Ang percentage of sales ang nakalahi. Ano man, ang makompute ni mo ana, mauna ang imuhang instead of mauna imuhang required ending allowance for bad debts, mauna imuhang bad debts expense during the year. For example, naakay yung ang problem, 5% of the net credit sales. For example, naakay net credit sales. Net credit sales nga 5 million. That is the doubtful accounts without. For example, pila man na siya? 5 million times 5%, that would be 250,000. So that would be kaning 250,000, hindi na siya mauwi mo ang required allowance for bad debts. This is only your bad debts expense during the year. Okay? Bad debts expense during the year. So kung may follow-up question under percentage of sales, na kay beginning allowance for bad debts let's say 50,000, your ending allowance for bad debts is 300,000. 50,000 beginning, and then you add at 250,000 na bad expense during the year. So this is will be your ending allowance for bad debts. I hope that is clear. Again, akong balikod. Aging and percentage of AR, medyo same sila ang concept. Whatever you have computed, that is already your required ending allowance for bad debts. Again, aging and percentage of AR, whatever you have computed, that is your required allowance for bad debts. Kung pangutanon ka, what is the buyer's expense? You have to work back. Kung na ako beginning na kami, wala akong required na ending, so ako idungag. So that will be my buyer's expense during the year. Ang percentage of sales lahi siya because whatever you have computed, mauna na siya ang imuhang buyer's expense. And whatever yung sa imong idungag sa imuhang beginning balance, then mo na imong ending allowance for burdens. But under percentage of sales, ang imuhang na compute mo na siya imong buyer's expense during the year. Ako ha? To make sense ako?
A bit.
Under the three methods. Pero my question is, of the three methods, aha din ha ang the follow sa matching principle. Aha ang the follow sa matching principle. I believe that percentage of sales. Kaya imuha man siyang gikuha ang portion sa sales as kanang doubtful of collection. So, ang mas the follow sa matching principle is kanang percentage of sales na method. Try to read other books. I think more na siya. Okay. So, question under estimation of doubtful accounts. Question so far?
Ay, prof ka na.
Mm.
Di ba, prof, naay instances na debit ang balance allowance for doubtful accounts.
Pwede. Oo. Pwede nga na ay instances na ang debit beginning ang imong allowance for doubtful accounts. So, depende na yun kung nakay negative nga beginning balance allowance for bad debts. And the problem stated nga percentage of sales. So, for example, negative 20 ang imong allowance for bad debts beginning. Unya ang idungag ni mga bad debts expense under percentage of sales is 60,000. What do you think is the ending allowance for bad debts? 40,000. Because you already have a negative 20, then you add 60, so your ending allowance for bad debts is 40,000. Okay? Okay, Haya?
Yes, prof. Thank you, prof.
Okay. So, napa-additional din nga statement, no? Individually significant accounts receivable shall be individually assessed for impairment. Okay, napagtawag guys na impairment. Sometimes, hindi enough ang kanang doubtful lang. Sometimes na yung mga significant customers na imo ang i-assess din siya individually for impairment. So, tapos na po yung grupo sa mga receivable na dili mo siya ma-individually assess for impairment. So, ilang, okay, no. I have to revise my statement. Ang individually significant AR, significant AR should be individually assessed for impairment. Okay, for example, si AR, customer A, mga dagkong mga customer A, customer B, customer C. Ano ba? What if customer A is individually impaired siya by 50,000, si B 60,000, si C dili. Okay, so na naka 50 na naka 60. Ingon ang standard for those significant AR na not individually impaired, imo siya ilump sa mga accounts na dili significant, and then you collectively assess them for impairment. There's a problem that in kanang Valix, okay, na yung mga impairment of AR ang question to ni Valix. Ingon ang standard, individually significant accounts receivable shall be individually assessed for impairment. If they are not impaired, it will be included in the other accounts receivable not individually significant for collective assessment of impairments. I think ang problem ato kay about ni basta na sa Valix, maka-remember jud ko, ma-apply ni siya nga principle. Okay? Sige. Question under estimation of doubtful accounts. Okay, let's have an overview sa receivable financing. There are, kaya pa? Ay, kanya na siya guys, these are just theoretical. Pledge, assignment, factoring, discounting. Dali lagi kayo siya. Okay. Okay, ang purpose sa receivable financing mo guys is, ano bang, if the company has a very tight cash position, ngayon, dako ka ng AR, so imuhang gamito imuhang AR para to finance your operation. Hindi ka maghulat nga imuhang makolekta ang imuhang AR, makasave pa ka sa cost of collection, and at the same time, you have readily available cash. We call it receivable financing. No, the capability of an entity to raise money out of its receivable. So there are four methods of receivable financing: pledge, assignment, factoring, and discounting. Ang pledge, assignment, and factoring, this is referring to accounts receivable. Discounting refers to notes receivable. Guys ha, ang discounting na term refers to notes receivable. Okay? Ang pledge, assignment, and factoring, this refers to accounts receivable. So what's the difference between pledge, assignment, and factoring? Very, yun siya complicated yun. Okay, when accounts are pledged, wala entry guys. No entry will be necessary. Disclosure is sufficient thereof in the notes to FS. So pledge is more general. Ang assignment ang specific. So ang assignment is different siya sa pledge. Because pledge is general, may ito sa tanan mo accounts receivable and pledged. Ang assignment is specific. Specific lang ang AR. Kaning AR ni Kuan, akong i-assign ng Kuan. Okay, ano siya. So, since assignment is more specific, may entry ang assignment method. Pero wala gud kausaban sa imong composition sa imong AR. Same gyud mo AR. Wala siya na usab. Pero di-assign lang nimo siya. So ang entry is debit, AR assign, credit AR. Ibalihin lang yung kitagaan lang nimo siya bagong account. Kaya assignment is specific man. An assignment can either be notification basis or non-notification basis. Okay? So in substance, assignment of AR means that a borrower called the assigner, kita, ang company nga nag-own sa AR is the assigner, transfers its rights in some of its AR, again, some of its AR, each siya tanan. Okay, this is assignment. Pledge is general, assignment is specific. Okay, it is more formal type of pledging. Assignment is a form of pledging, but it is a more formal type of pledging. So, next, assignment may be done again, assignment may be done on a non-notification or notification. Kasi pasabot na ng notification o non-notification. Ang notification is mo siya gi-inform nimo ang customer nimo nga, hoy, adto na pagbayad sa ako ang gi-assignan sa AR. Again, ang notification is ang customer imong gi-inform nga ayun na pagbayad sa ako at pagbayad sa iya ako nang gi-assign ng AR. Okay, so we call it assignment. Okay, the assignee has the right na to collect the said accounts. Sige, assign naman niya. Okay, so if pakumpiton ka, compute the equity in assigned accounts. Hala. So, sometimes kung assignment of AR, may times na mangayo ang question ani ang board exam. Sometimes magawas po sa board exam. Compute the equity in assigned accounts. Basically, equity, wala na ko siyang assign. Value sa gi-assign na AR minus ang giutang nimo sa assignee. Oo. Kaya nangutang maka sa assignee ani. Hoy, bangtangan ko bi, pero akong i-assign sa imo akong AR. Ano siya? Muna tawag og receivable financing. You are making use of your AR to tawag ana to para nga makakuan ka money, to raise money or capital. So, that's why receivable financing. Ang factoring guys kay absolute transfer gid siya. di ka na butang murag tawag ano imo yung gibaligya fully ang AR dili ka gibaligya yung customer ang AR sa imong customer imo siyang fully transfer, so we call it factoring. Okay, unsay pasabot anang with recourse or without recourse? Pag meron ganun yung absolute transfer, absolute sale, without recourse, yun siya. So, kasi pasabot anang without recourse, no? Ang without recourse is in the event, no? Wala po tawag, transfer na ko ang tanang rights and rights and obligation, rights sa tanang pag-collect sa aning AR. For example, naay utang si Mary Rose sa ako, 500,000. Gi-factor na ako ang AR sa iyaha. Pasabot, ang ako ang gibaligyan is si Miss Bunayog. So, since factoring man ang tawag sa transaction without recourse, meaning to say, if dili makabayad si Mary Rose ang Miss Bunayog cannot run after me. Kay without recourse man siya. Ako mang fully baligya kang Miss Bunayog ang ako ang AR ni Mary Rose. Mary Rose will then pay directly to Miss Bunayog. And in the event Miss Mary Rose cannot pay Miss Bunayog cannot run after me. Okay, dili na ko ma-held responsible ni Miss Bunayog. Kaya there is absolute transfer to Miss Bunayog naman. Okay, we call it without recourse. That's why, in factoring, we need to solve for gain or loss. Kaya there is absolute transfer man. Kuhaon dyan mo ang AR. Debit, cash, credit, AR. Debit, loss on factoring, or gain on factoring. Nakuha. Okay, so mo na siya ang nature sa factoring. Factoring differs from assignment because the former actually transfers ownership to the buyer. In assignment, the assigner, ako, retains ownership of the assigned accounts. In assignment, no gain or loss, unlike in factoring, because it is a secured borrowing, not a sale. Ano lang? Okay, discounting of notes receivable, kaya pa? This is, ano siya, computation. Computation siya, guys. Computation sa cash proceeds. Maturity value times discount rate times discount period. Kaya pa mo, hindi na kaya, no? Hindi na kaya. Sayang, no? Mag-contact mag-receivable financing, time value of money. Pero sige lang, if I have time, if I have free time sometime in the future, and then ayaw mo kaulaw to drop any message sa group, or kung maulaw mo nga kanang nakutana mo sa group, sa atong group chat, you can also PM me directly. Oo, ako rin na i-explain sa inyo. If I have time. Okay, if I have time. Okay. So, I think naalam may copy, no? Kaning concept notes, kaning akong review notes ba sa itong kamulo ko ng board exam. Mamuli ako mga notes sa una sa board exam ko. Okay. So, question so far. Ang proof of cash, guys, mas maayon na ako ma-discuss na ako siya ka na ang blackboard. Kay lisod kaayo ang proof of cash, hindi mo siya i-discuss na wala ko yung blackboard. Maabtantang siyam-siyam. Question so far. So your quiz will be, nasa man yung quiz about sa iya?
Percentile equivalence, prof, and then review sa FAR and CFAS.
Ay. Sa FAR and CFAS, o sa na-learn di ay nagkanamatang na pala ito. Oo. Cash and cash equivalence, medyo taas-taas ba ang FAR o CFAS? Pero, hindi naman. Fresh naman ito siya. Then ang cash and cash equivalence na discuss naman ito sa ang cash equivalence. Pero hindi pa mo mag-call ng bank recon, hindi pa mo mag-exam.
Ay, di mo sure, prof, kay yes na ko siya, and then yun siya nga, wala, di daw include, I don't know if na-misunderstand rin ako, pero di daw include Pero after sa among quiz sa Monday, kaya mag-discuss na siya start.
Sa backer ka. Sige. And guys, kanang ako lang piece of advice, no? Bisag unsa pa na ang questioning atag sa inyo. If kabalagid mo, makatubag ragid mo. Kaya mo mga questions kay foreign na siya kapag mga foreign books na siya kapag mga question. Pero sa unsa pa lang ang question atag sa inyo, if you know the principle, magtultulan na gito niya mag-answer. Na lang. And guys, kanang ayaw mo pagka kanang focus sa concept yun. Concept yun ka. Kay ayaw mo nang shallow rin kapag study. Uy, siya kapag mag-exam, ano. Kaya ato itong sabihan na to the point ko na ang tendency is you just merely memorizing the answers. It will not help you in the long run. So, pag-think of kada pa you are preparing, ano ba ang mindset dapat? Again, valid ninyo ang mag-study ko para nga makaproceed ko. Yes, correct. Pero dapat ang inyong pag-study is not just kind of itong para lang for the sake na makaproceed ko. Kaya shallow rin ito kayo mo understanding to the point kayo mo siya memorize. You study as if you are preparing for the board exam. Nga dapat ang motivation. Long term juga yung panglantaw is dili lang study lang ko, dili lang kay para lang maka-graduate ko. No, it's not a goal. Pero kung imong goal is I am studying and preparing for the board exam, mas lalo mo dyan ang imong meaning, ang reason sa imong pag-study if imudaan na. And then, kato lang, kanang balik sa basic tube, balik sa kanang concept tube ka mag-hold. Kaya para, basta unsa pa nang sa problem, matultulan, sure, pag imahang siya maths, yun. So, wala na question? Basta, drop any question lang dito sa GC. And then, if I have time, I will be able to answer them. Okay, so that ends our discussion. Thank you so much for